Welcome back, folks, to City Skylines. As always, of course, I'm Falcon, your host. And last time, I was talking about the expansions that I wanted to be doing. I wanted to expand up to here, and you see that I have done some of the road work. Bought this other territory here, so that I could expand up here kind of like I wanted to. Built the circle here that I wanted to build. And we have it continuing on forward from there. Excuse me for a second. Cat is continuing to make herself a nuisance. I don't know what her obsession with this thing over here is, but I'm going to just throw it away because she keeps trying to mess with it, so it's not something that I need to keep. Okay. Anyway, before that happened, this highway here that pops up here, I had intended to try and remove that, but I don't think I'm going to bother now. There's a curious building, considering the sheer number of them. Look at how it's apparently flats or apartments, but it definitely looks more like it's a mansion or something. For that matter, pretty much all of these look like they're like mansions or something. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, here's one of the expansions, or part of the expansion. It's not quite finished yet. We're going to work on that this episode. But we are well on our way to the final upgrade, Megalopolis. 70,000 people will let us buy the rest of the territories and let us build the unique monument things. Oh, this is what I need right here. It's good. It's good, because this is what I wanted. And see what we have going on here. Okay. Cemetery, that's just a time thing. That'll happen eventually. I apologize if you hear some meowing and some crazy antics from this cat, because she's being a freak. She's been that way all night, and I have no idea why she's acting like that. What the hell are you doing, cat? I don't get it. Being a psycho. I don't understand. But we're gonna work on those a little bit later. Most of that is actually gonna have to be done off camera. I built, mostly because one of the requirements is to build one of every building that's basically in the game normally. So I went ahead and built a nuclear power plant here. Went ahead and built a solar power plant over here. And actually, there's one other thing that needs to be built. One of these, because... What the fuck are you doing, cat? Yeah, Mare. You're a freak. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Being a psycho. Stop. Calm the fuck down. You will, if you look at the, how I have this zoned out here. This is, I went ahead and did a zone area for, I don't remember, I might have done that on camera actually, but I did go ahead and do a zone area for, why is that showing up as, oh, because it's a building, okay. Did zone an area here for farming. Don't know if this is actually going to get used, but whatever. Got high commercial, residential, and some office over here, and then some more over here. Then we also have some low commercial and low residential along the waterfront here, just because I figure this is the kind of thing that, you know, along the water is where families and stuff would probably want to buy land and build their stuff. Jesus, shut up, cat! God. I can almost guarantee you heard that one. Jeez. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but it's starting to make me mad. Okay, we are going to need more water, because we are almost out, as it stands, so I'm going to have to build a couple more of these, which is easy enough. We have a ridiculous amount of money, so building these things is not exactly It's gonna build a bunch of them. It's gonna build a bunch, so we don't even have to fiddle with whether or not we have enough water anymore. We're just gonna go crazy and build a mess of them. So that will solve the water problem for the foreseeable future. Our electricity problem will not be a problem for quite some time. We do have another university down here. You will note the traffic circles, this one and the one up there, I did pretty up a little bit. Put a statue there, and I put some of the flower trees around in that one. And then basically did the same thing over here. Although I actually need to bulldoze some of these those trees might actually be a part of the statue. Yeah, they look like they are. The green trees there, I think, are a part of the setup. Yeah, I think that's the case. Anyway, now the main problem down here is, of course, going to be electricity, because aside from the areas right around these power plants, nothing here is connected. Are you out of water? Oh, right. Because I did not extend water down this direction, because I did not think I would need it for a while, but then I went ahead and expanded the construction stuff down here. I hadn't thought I was going to. I hadn't been sure if I was going to do or not, but we did it, and we're going to continue to do it this episode, so I'm going to continue to expand it down here. One probably isn't necessary because that's not going to be buildable terrain there, but whatever, don't care. Just get this extended so we don't have to mess with it at any point ever. There we go. Okay, that solves that problem. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be, electricity will be the problem here, because most of all these buildings that are placed already are not going to have anywhere to go. Which isn't really that big a problem, really. A little bit of a problem, but not a significant one at the end of the day. Alright, let's go ahead and build building. Build one of you there. And then just because, build one of you there. And we do need some more educational buildings over here. I'm almost certain we will. So let's just go ahead and pop them down while we're at it, so we can just basically call it a day. Okay, that should handle pretty nicely. Actually, I'm not even going to bother to connect all this stuff up with electricity, though, because this will, when things fill in, it will all connect itself. It's going to be a while before it fills in, though, because our needs are not exactly very high. And, in fact, I should probably just let the time run. Needs are not very high, and we do still have a lot of filling in to do up here. And over here, to a degree. Less so over here, but this still needs to be filled in. So, we have more than sufficient, way more than sufficient room for filling in and growing the city to what we actually need right now. But that's okay. Alright, the other big thing we're going to do this episode is this. We're going to plop down the airport. One right about here. Now, there is actually a requirement eventually to build multiple airports for one of the other things, but we're not going to do that right now. This airport will be built here, and we will build another one. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going to put the other one. Maybe we'll put it like up there or something. I don't even know. I really have no place that I really want to put the airport, to be honest with you, but now I'd had to demolish these roads. I had laid this out, continued the grid over here, but then I realized, oh, I was going to build the airport there, and now these roads are in the way. So I had to cancel the demolish the stuff that I had built already. Why is this curved slightly? like it. Do not like it. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna run this right along the road here. It's gonna be a little not so pretty, but there we go. That just gets that filled in. And then we can actually go ahead and I will build small roads stretching between here and here so that we can fill in some of the space around the airport here that isn't going to be otherwise fillable. We would have a very unfortunate place for their house right there. I don't think they'd be very happy with their house being there. I'm gonna use up basically all available space though, just because. And we're actually going to go ahead, put low commercial there, and then we'll put low commercial coming off of the airfield both directions there. But then we're going to put high commercial the rest of the way around it. Actually, maybe I'll put residential over there. And we'll put commercial here. Yeah, I think I'll do that because then we have commercial to handle the, or residential rather, to handle the, residential to handle the, you know, population needs of this section there. Okay. So the expansion continues fairly well. You'll see we've gained a couple thousand people in just a matter of seconds, really, with the time allowed to move again. Okay, let's just run this right along the road there, down to there. Connect you up. Connect you up. Connect you up. And extend you just a hair more. I can connect this up. Okay, now this road, this section here is gonna get. Ooh, the hell? Is that an airplane or something? That must be. Really freaking loud. Wow, what are you doing? What is this plane doing? What are you doing there, buddy? Flying to San Vegas. I don't think you know what the hell you're doing. You're just like flying in freaking circles or something. I don't know. Coming down to our airport, you're only a quarter full. Kind of disappointing. What the hell? Sorry, if I was on an airplane that flew like that coming into land, I would probably never fly that airline again. What the hell, man? Seriously. That was just disgusting. Oh my god, you're loud. That was quick. Really? You're taking off with no people? Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a big jump. Ooh, look at all them people, wow. A lot of cars. Okay. Ooh, a bunch of planes. 10. Whatever. Alright, that's the other thing I need to do, which I completely forgot about. We need to make sure we disable the traffic lights. As I forgot to do that. I don't know about anyone else, but I would rather not have traffic lights coming through here. Okay. Because all these other lights should be disabled as intended. Now that I'm running, no longer running with the traffic plus, I do have to be a little more cognizant. Where the hell is 90 degrees off this road? Whoa, what the hell? Oh, because, okay. Never mind, I know why that's the case. It's alright. Let's say, why is it doing that? But it's because I had to curve this because of the road, the highway here. That would be why. It's not because the road is supposed to be that way. It's because that's how it had to be. That's because it's how it had to be. Okay, we can put low commercial there. Put more residential. Some more high commercial. Maybe some more offices. And then I don't know from there. So we've almost built up this whole entire landmass down here. Almost built up the entire thing. There we go. Let's connect those, let them circle around there. Most of this we can't really connect to easily because of the way the ground is, but at least there we can. That'll be cool. This is too close to that particular road for that to really work well. Wow, really? You can actually build on some of that? I don't know how the hell that works, but whatever. I guess. Yeah, you can't build there. That's closer to what I was expecting. I don't even know. Yeah, you probably can't connect to this at all. Maybe if I demolish that and try to build off of here. Although, doesn't look like that would work either. Doesn't really look like that would work too much either. Alright, doesn't really matter. It's not like it really makes a big difference. Well, if we can connect to it, go for it. As nasty as the construction is, if we can connect, we should probably do so, just because it would make traffic work a lot better. Even though the actual road connections over here, it's disgusting, but where did we start? Let's set these once again, as always, of course, to no traffic lights. For the most part, we don't need traffic lights anymore. There's a few places that we might need them, areas that have extreme amounts of traffic, like this road right here, this section, this intersection right here, I think is this one? One of these. Yeah, this one is the only intersection, I think, in the entire city that has traffic lights. Unless I, like, missed one somewhere, but as far as my intention goes, anyway, this is the only one that should have traffic lights in the entire city. And that's just because the traffic coming out of the train, or the train stations here, going into the train station, is a little too much, really, with the other traffic in this area. So we almost have to have this particular traffic light, just because of the heavy traffic, heavy industrial traffic from these two stations. But besides that, the rest of it is not really too bad, all things considered. So we have some trains coming in there, and this also has been redone as high commercial, but as you can tell, we have no need for anything right now. Like, our needs are non-existent. Ooh, look at all this building in here. You guys are building in very poorly, though, because you're kinda stupid. Just saying. Just saying. Why can't I build this on a road? Doesn't make sense. I actually built this here. No. Didn't think so. Gonna be a little surprised if I could. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna extend these. As nasty as it kind of is, we kinda have to extend this and connect this, because we need this since this is decided it's going to develop a great deal without connecting to any of the places with available electricity, we kind of need this to all be connected to each other. Now this power plant is producing a lot of power, so we should not have any difficulty with electricity for any time soon. And eventually it will merge up with the main power plant. And the power down here will also eventually connect, so we won't have to have these power lines running all over the place. But until it actually gets around to doing that, fortunately, I'm going to have those power lines. Just, ugh. Ugh, power lines. But, oh well. It is grown in. And these people will have... They will have workers, because we'll have the brand new workers that don't have... that do not have a education boost, so they're not going to prioritize education over working, so it should hopefully make them work in this lower stuff instead of trying to get jobs and things like they normally would. It seems kind of bad when you say it, but it's kind of a necessary evil if we're going to have any specialized industry at all. And for the most part, we're not going to, really. I mean, we're really not. There isn't any real need for it, for the most part. But just because I want to experiment with it a little bit, we're going to give it a shot. But in the grand scheme of things, in the long term, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, so all of this is going to be expanded into... one giant district, basically. We'll just make this the island district. Because it's really not a... There's really no specialty or anything that I want to do with this. There's no, like, special restrictions or anything I want to put on any of this. It's just going to be one massive section. And this, of course, is still going to be a commercial section. So, or a, not a commercial, but a, industrial. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Section. But that is the only section that's going to not be... Oops. Yes, we're going to have a district in the water. Middle of the friggin' river is going to be a district. Because why the hell not? And when I say why the hell not, I mean no. No, we're not going to have a district there. No, we actually are not going to have a district there. Okay. Now, all of that I just zoned is basically industrial space. So we can just set that there. We do want recycling, we do want that, and we will take that just because why the hell not? Okay. And then this district, which still needs some things done, but we're going to do those two. Of course, and then we need high-tech housing, big business, and small business because this has a lot of different stuff in it. Some of which is big and some of which is small businesses. Okay, now we need to very carefully do our road splitting here. Because we've messed up the, road divisions. I want to keep the roads dividing these areas clear, primarily so that it highlights the difference in the districts rather than any sort of actual technical need, for this. But if we divide this up, it makes it very clear this is one district, this is another district, and it's visually obvious where the districts are. Okay, then we can just kind of do this little business. I might leave this open. I might put something bigger here. I don't really know at this time, but for the moment, I'm going to leave it more or less as is. And I am actually going to split this section off from the other part of the district down there. Even though that does, well, maybe I shouldn't, because there is stuff there. Alright, maybe we won't do that. I was going to do that, but maybe we shouldn't, because I would like this to be... to get the benefits from the districting. True that it's not super necessary, but I wouldn't mind having those benefits nevertheless. So, okay, we'll do that. That's fine. That doesn't really do anything specific for me, but... see, we still have massively overeducated workers. Although at least they are getting workers now, and like when I tried to do this last time, they weren't getting anything. I do find it strange that so many have popped up, though, when we have, number one, very little need for, well, anything. And number two, that we clearly don't have the workers for it, and yet they're still popping up ridiculous amounts of, oh my god, the animals. Ridiculous amounts of, building there. It's just really weird to me, but whatever. I also find it kind of strange that this area has popped up, and then like this chunk down here has popped up, but everything in between is still empty. It's like, okay, whatever you say, game. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, we will build once again offices here, just because. No real need for them, but why the hell not? Okay, and then we'll have residential again, because we haven't had any of that in a while. And yeah. Alright folks, I have made a decision that you all may not, anyone who actually watches the series may or may not like, and that is at the end of the month. So there's 3 episodes left, counting this one, so there's actually 2 episodes left after this episode. That's going to be the end of the series. We probably will hit the 70,000 today. Ooh, maybe not, because the episode's almost over. We'll definitely hit it next episode, though. Well, actually, let's go ahead and speed up. I want to hit it today. So, let's go ahead and zip on by to that. Then, in between episodes, I will buy the rest of the territory. I will plan out the section up here, and then next episode we are going to plop down all of the really big buildings that I downloaded, some of which are really expensive, so we're going to blow through all of my money, probably while I do that. So I might actually let the game run for a while so that I can grow my money up. I'll probably let it run while I'm designing stuff, because we're going to blow through this money really quickly between buying the territories and building those buildings up there. But that will be next episode. The episode, and then the final... actually, it will be the final episode. In between those 2 episodes, I may make an attempt to accomplish some of the objectives and things for the specialty buildings. All of these things. Try and get some of these done. Some of these things, like the cemetery and stuff, I honestly don't know if I'm going to get that finished. Because it's going to be really difficult to manage some of that. Some of the stuff would be real easy, like the tax rates, I can do that if I'm willing to blow all my money. If I'm willing to get hugely in debt, I can manage that. Garbage piling, we can manage that real easy, just disable all the, every garbage thing that we have for a while. Like, most of these wouldn't be too terribly difficult. Average citizen health, that would actually be... Well, it wouldn't be that bad. Disable all the hospitals. And maybe move, like, my water pumps. Build more water pumps and move all of them over here into the polluted water. And disable all my other water things. So we would be pumping only that water. That would do it. That would also wipe out our population pretty quickly, but that may be the only kind of way that we could do something like that. And we'd recover it pretty quick, so it wouldn't be that bad. Grand Mall, I could actually build that now because we have the airport built. Crime rate over 50, again, that would be easy. Just disable all of the things. Let's pause the game for a second while we look through these. 1,000 squares of office zone built. Well, assuming that this fills out and some of this other stuff fills out, this will probably complete itself. Seriously, 2 things? Oh, this must be an added one that just happens to have the same requirement. Yeah. That must be what that is. The only thing that really could be. Unemployment rate. I don't know how the hell I would actually accomplish that. I don't know if I could accomplish this, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know how you would even do that. I don't know. 1,000 abandoned buildings. I could probably manage this when I'm doing all those other things. If I disable the demolished buildings automatically, that would probably accomplish itself in the process of doing some of those others. Commercial zone, 20,000 squares. Woo. That might accomplish itself with all this fills in, or it might not. 7 instances of university, I can manage that real easy. Just build them all. Take nothing. You build those with no problem. City debt, well, that'll solve itself real damn quick if we do the lower the taxes thing. That'll solve itself in like 2 seconds. 5,000 full lifespans. I don't know how exactly this works. So, like, is that full 5,000 citizens had a full lifespan, or that we ran 5,000 of the you know, the game full lifespans? I don't know. Either way, that one actually might be kind of difficult. Yeah, see, construct 300 city service buildings. We're not even halfway there, so I'd have to go, like, I'd have to go nuts to build all that. Harbor we can do now. Theater of Wonders we could do now. 50% of the education population highly educated. That will solve itself probably pretty quickly. All city service buildings, this is the one that I was talking about, that you have to build everything. Missing 2 things. I don't know what I'm missing. Might have to try and figure out what I'm missing there. And I think that's everything. Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm missing. What am I missing? Oh, maybe I don't have a regular recycling center? Don't have an incineration plant? Maybe? Yeah, that probably helps. Just a regular incineration plant. Probably need one of those. So that's probably one of those done, yeah. And then one more. A water tower, perhaps. Might be it. In fact, that almost certainly is it. Is that it? What's the thing? Maybe? Powered. Maybe it needs powered. Let's demolish it. Or no, actually, don't demolish it. Let's move it. Oh, no. Move it. Let's move it up over here. Let's move you over here. And we probably have to... Oh, well, there's that. 70,000 people, yay! Whoop-de-doo! Did that count? Did that count? Unique buildings. That did not count. So hydro plant maybe. Ooh. If it's a hydro plant, that actually might be a problem because I don't know. And in fact, it probably is. I think I have everything else. I have at least one of everything else. Yeah, we definitely do. So I don't know. Okay, so here's all the monuments. There's Fusion Power Plant. There's the Eden Project. There's the Space Elevator. Medical Center. And the Hadron Collider. Some of these are easier than others to get. And they require all those specialty buildings that I was just going over with you folks that we were looking at there. One of these things, you know what, let's just go ahead and throw this all on here. Let's just do this. Let's just do this citywide. Citywide, we're just going to do all those. Pretty much all the districts already have that set up because I've just gone ahead and done that already, but go ahead and set all that up. Let's go crazy here, just because. This will get expensive quickly. This will get expensive fairly quickly. Now, we would not be able to build all of these tiles, buy all of these tiles normally. We can do this because we have that one mod installed. Normally, this would not be a thing. Wouldn't be possible to buy all of these tiles under normal circumstances. I don't know. I don't know why. Pretty sure that's outside the build. Oh, we're missing the one up there. We're missing the one tile I really want. Can I select it? Can. Good. Right. Okay, I think that is the extent of the build limit. So we have everything now. Actually, see, let's build the power plant real quick. And we will call that the episode. This is the only place I think that I can build a power plant that, or one of these that would actually do anything for me. And I probably can't get a maximum power one. Doubt that there's any place that it can be built that it would give me that would actually be buildable. 16. Oh, there we go, right there. I don't know if it'll ever actually fill up there, but in fact, I don't think it will because the water limit here is actually basically as high as this. Like it would not, you know, where this water is the highest that it will go, which means it's not going to fill up here. This would actually not. This will not actually work, but and that's not the civil service building. What the hell? What do you want me to build? I don't understand. What am I missing? Built all of these. All of these are in the normal game, and thus would count anyway. Built all of those. We built all of the education stuff. Built everything there. Arts? Have I not built a normal, like, normally in the game park? Is that the problem? I wouldn't think that's the problem, but maybe it is. Alright, let's go ahead and build one there and see if that does anything. Does it even have water? It does, okay. You have electricity. I don't know why you're saying you don't. Did that work? No. What the hell am I missing? Seriously, what am I missing? Oh, that's infuriating. I have everything built. There's not a single thing that I don't have built. I even have this built, which isn't going to actually work, because as I just said, it's the water is, I'm in fact going to bulldoze it, because the water, I don't care about the money that I just wasted on it, because that doesn't really mean anything, but the water will never fill up enough to actually, for that to be buildable. never fill up enough of that to actually do anything for me. So, where did we have that before? Don't know how that's even a thing, but... Oh. Oh. Where was that? There's a single spot of green there. Damn, I don't know where that one that I had it set up at was. Here? No, because that's not acceptable. Location for it. This might actually work if I can find a spot where it'll let me build the damn thing. Ate too high, my butt. Oh, there we go. That'll actually fill up there, I think. Because that's below the, where the water's coming in from. Whoa, damn, look at that. Whoa. I don't know what the hell we just did. Oh, I guess that was for me demolishing the one dam, maybe? Oh, what the hell is going on here? Look at the water. What is it doing? I don't understand. What's going on? Oh, I hope that doesn't cause issues down the line here. Very well might. The only good thing is these banks down here are pretty high. Definitely overflowed over there, but I don't care about over there because we have nothing over there. I don't know what the hell it's doing here. What are you doing, water? I don't know what you're doing. Apparently you're producing electricity, which doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm gonna just turn you off for right now. We don't need the electricity, and I don't anticipate this. I don't know if this is actually gonna ever do anything for me. Of course, hell doesn't seem like it's doing much of anything right now, because it's just doing some crazy... Wow, that is filling up really fucking fast. Look at that. Wow, once it stopped doing whatever the hell weird stuff it was doing, filled up really quick. I had to overflow the dam. It actually might just overflow the dam. Whoa, that's actually more than it said it was going to produce. Alright, well, let's connect it, because it's producing some serious power. Producing some serious electricity for us. More than we actually anticipated it producing, in fact. So, we'll go ahead and connect it. That solves our electricity problems even more. Serious flooding there. Don't think it's going to cause any other problems anywhere else, though. Oh, we've actually screwed up the river here. It's actually flowing backwards. That's strange, because the water doesn't know what it's doing. Like, trying to flow this way, but at the same time it's like, but I need to flow the other way, because suddenly this section of the river is much too low. Look at it, look at it. Oh man, that's kind of funny. It just completely broke the water mechanics of the game. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? That is really strange. I was gonna call it the episode, but apparently we have now flooded half the city. Well, okay, a section of the city. For no real good reason. Oh, look at the water doing weird stuff over here now. It got humps in it. It's up and down and up and down. Oh, it's dropping off quick, too. I feel like this is higher than it used to be as well. Maybe not. That was always kind of high, so perhaps not. It almost looks like it, though. Whew! I might have done a bad thing. blocking this river has done some strange effects to the world at large. Wow, we are flooding. Sorry! Didn't mean to do that. Water is flooding. No crap. Look at her. We're losing a ton of people now because, like, this whole section of the city down here is, like, underwater. It's kind of funny, but actually, what the hell have I done? We may have broken the world. I may have broken the game. I'm gonna go ahead and call it the episode here, but we're gonna pick up, rather than jumping ahead like I was planning on doing, we may end up picking up right here, and we might watch as the city floods. Because apparently I have broken the world. Somehow. Despite that bridge, that dam being built for only a matter of seconds, and immediately being demolished and replaced with another dam, it seems we have caused a catastrophe. Oh, yeah, see, it's okay. It's returning to normal here. It didn't stay flooded for very long, so it may actually not flood out the city. We did lose people. Some of the city buildings may have downgraded, but it looks like it's going to... Looks like it is returning to normal. So, as this wave front here continues to expand once it gets past, although it might flood out a good chunk of the city over here in the process, but you see as it continues to go past, though, it is dissipating, I think. I don't know. I'll let it run for a little while, and if the city, like, explodes because we flooded out the entire world, well, this may be a problem. That's what saves are for. This is what saves are for. I love how this building is on fire. The building is on fire, but you are submerged in water at the same time. That takes some doing. That's some talent there. That is some talent. Okay, this terrain is actually not level here. It's actually a hill. So it's like flooding this section and like up here, but I don't know if it's gonna flood down into over here or not, because this is like a hill here. So it's kind of being forced to go away, go around. See, it looks like it's already dissipating over here. It's getting less and less here. It's all being driven back into the water over here. So this part will definitely, looks like it'll definitely dissipate eventually. And of course up here is way on a hill, so that part may dissipate eventually. What's this? Water is flooding. Yeah, but not very much of it. It's just like flooding down the road. Kind of funny. Like, you can't actually see the water. Like, there is no actual water here. Oh, I guess it kind of is, but... Oh, that's funny. You can see it. Get ahead of it. Like, we're just chilling. Da-da-da-da-da, out for a Sunday walk. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What is this? What's going on? You see the water slowly engulf everything. See, it's like, it's very little water. Like, there's hardly it. There's really not even enough to... Okay, over here there is. Okay, it actually does get pretty deep over here. We go deeper into the city, the parts that are more seriously flooded. It's actually like up to the Yeah, it's a good ways up the cars there. Like some of these little cars are like submerged. You're almost completely underwater. And it's even deeper over here. So it actually does get deeper as you go more this direction. Although I think it's less again over here. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, it's definitely less now. Although it just went back up again, so the water might be stuck, actually. Because of the way the terrain here is, it might actually be trapped. I don't know, we'll see. See, it looks like it's definitely receding here, but at the same time that it like comes back. Like you can watch it going down, but then it comes, then it floods back in, almost. Oh, so deep here, we're actually underwater, the camera's underwater. Yeah, but see how weird the water is? Yeah, it's like moving. Well, see, now we actually are underwater. I don't know. It's strange. The water mechanics in this game are very odd. It's because this game was not really designed to handle this kind of thing. It's designed for you to build cities, not have any sort of disasters with them. So it doesn't really model or handle this kind of stuff properly. Oh, it's definitely a problem though. So we'll have to wait and see if this resolves itself eventually, or if we have now turned half of our city into a lake. We might have. I see it is continuing to expand too. It's continuing to expand, but it's not actually going away over here. So I don't entirely know how this is going to work out in the end. It has, however, expanded enough now that we can demolish some of these power lines, as I had wanted to do a while ago. Well, I mean, technically I never wanted them to be built in the first place, but kind of had to. Ooh, no sound. Okay, there we go. Now we just fill in the spots that had to get messed up for the power lines. And voila! Alright, so aside from the technical problems, I think everything is now solved. Guess we have no planes landing because the airport is underwater. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Amphibious cars coming out of the completely filled tunnel. The tunnel that is now completely underwater. That's good. Oh, and the river that is now completely dried up over here. Good. Good. Fantastic, even. River, it's overflowing its banks. Multiple places for no good reason. Oh yes. Oh yes. We have broken the world. Well, thanks for watching, folks. Next time we will expand up here, as I previously stated, and we will check on the water apocalypse of, what is this, 2022 probably is when it started. I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. This has been City Skylines. I have been Falcon, your host. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.